everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Quick and easy. Make a Card Monday. Stay tuned. All day long, all year long, there are beautiful ways for us to turn out the most awesome little paper crafts without breaking the bank. That's what my channel is all about. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so much for the variety of wonderful ways in which you show up to support me and my channel. Whether you're supporting my Patreon, my monthly members group, you're leaving comments, you are watching my videos until the end, you come every day at the scheduled time to watch my videos. Whatever it is you're doing, it all helps my channel. So thank you so very much for taking the time to connect with my channel in such positive ways. I really, really appreciate it. Sometimes all that glitters is gold and green. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll give you a closer look at this in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at today's project. I'll try to keep it from hitting the light because it does have some beautiful gold foiling on it. But what we have here is a beautiful 4x5 trifold card, or you can call it a trifold folio because it serves that purpose as well. I'm going to open it so that you can see what I have here. And I have themed this for St. Patrick's Day, and I've used some of my beautiful, beautiful St. Patrick's Day papers, as well as some St. Patrick's Day embellishments. Now, not everyone celebrates St. Patrick's Day, and that's okay. Y'all, this is just an idea of what you can do. You don't have to do a St. Patrick's Day project. You can actually do this for any reason, any season, anyone. And so what I have here, this is the inside. This is the outside. And then when you flip over, you can actually decorate these two pages if you want. I'm leaving mine blank, but you can decorate them so that you can have a reversible trifold card or folio. Y'all, this is a beautiful way to present any message that you might want to send to someone or gift to someone. It's one of those things that you can do that'll last a long time, and it's one of those cherished items that if you give to someone, it's not likely that they're just going to open it and toss it. They're going to open this and set it out because it's beautiful enough to be set out. Here's what we're going to need to make it. And y'all, have my decorative papers here, and we're going to make another St. Patrick's Day folio. I have my St. Patrick's Day embellishment pieces and stickers here. So what I have one piece that measures 1.5 by 4, and all of the paper that I'm using is double-sided. And then I have a piece that measures 3.5 by 4. I have a matte piece that measures 3.5 by 4.5. I have a piece that measures 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. I have two pieces that measure 4 5/8 by 4 3/4. I have one piece that measures 11 7/8 by 6. And one piece that measures 7.5 by 11. So y'all, this is really going to be easy peasy, and I want this to be the outside of my card. So I have my piece cut at 11 7/8 by 6, and what I'm doing is I have it cut at 11 7/8 because I need one end to be about 1/8 of an inch shorter than the other end so that when I fold over, I don't have any bowing or buckling. So I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. So on this side, I'm going to score at 3 7/8. Then I'm going to rotate it to the opposite 11 7/8 inch side, and we're going to score at 4. Then we're going to rotate it to the 6-inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch. Turn it to the opposite 6-inch side and score at 1/2 inch. And then we're going to fold and burnish our scores. And y'all, either side of this beautiful paper would have worked, but I think I want to go with this as my outside. So I am just giving a nice folding and burnishing. Then I'm going to fold, take my scissors, and where I fold it, I am just going to notch out like that. And I'll do this everywhere that I fold it. So basically, I'm taking a shortcut to angle cut on both sides of those score marks. So I did it that way, or if I want, I can just take my finger blade and do an angle cut on both sides of the score. So basically, I was achieving the same thing. So those are the two methods that you can use if you want. So now I'm going to take my glue, add some glue all the way across. You can use tape if you want. I'm going to use glue on this. And let's add that glue all the way across. We're going to fold over, top and bottom, and we're going to get this stuck. Then we're going to do the same thing along the bottom, so we're just adding some glue. And we'll add some glue here. Let's go ahead and fold up and get this stuck. And so now your piece is going to look like this. And the reason why we did these notches is so that when we fold over, we don't have that unnecessary bulk here in the center. So this is why we started with an 11 7/8 by 6 inch piece. This is 4 inches, this is 3 7/8 of an inch. So when I fold over here, you can see that we have 1/8 of an inch, and that means that I'll be able to fold this over easily and it will lay flat if I want it to lay flat. If it was 12 inches, it would hit the line and you might get some bubbling like this if you try to fold it. So it's really up to you, but that's the reason why I did it. So now we're going to bring in the white mat that measures 3.5 by 4.5, and then our piece that measures 3 3/4 by 4 3/4, and we're going to mount it like this. So I am going to take my tape runner and just lay down some tape. I'm using a scrap piece for the white. So we're just going to take this, get it nice and centered. Then I'll just add some glue to the back. And we're going to take this piece and we put it right there in the middle. Then we're going to bring in our two pieces that measure 4 5/8 by 4 3/4. On the 4 5/8 inch side, we're going to score at 3 7/8. So on that 4 5/8 inch side, score at 3 7/8. Then we're simply going to fold and burnish both pieces. So then I'll take my finger blade, you can use your scissors if you want, and I'm just going to do a slight angle in. Not a big one, just a little one. And you don't even have to do this if you don't want. So now we're going to take these two pieces and we're going to put them down like this. So this will actually be on the outside, this will be on the inside. So I'm going to use my tape for this. And I'm going to be very generous with my tape. And what I found is that my full mark tape runners, which are very hard to find right now, really do have the wonderful stick of a Tombow tape runner. But like I said, they are very, very hard to find right now at a reasonable price. They are on the market 12 for almost $40, y'all, which is ridiculous. I think it's 10 with a bonus of 2 for almost $40, and that is just crazy. So I am just going to go ahead and lay down my tape. But you probably have a nice tape runner that you are fond of. Keep using it. Whatever you have that's working for you, keep on using it. I'm going to take this one, and basically what I'm doing is I am aligning it with the middle piece, or trying to anyway. Just remember, we are handcrafting here, so nothing is going to be perfect. So there is the inside, there is the outside. Y'all, I love it already. So now we're going to take this piece that measures 3.5 by 4, and I want to use the plaid on the inside like that. So I am just going to take my finger blade, and you can use your scissors if you want, and I'm just going to cut at an angle to give me a little pocket. Then I can take this piece and we can put it in just like that. And let's go ahead and add our glue to 2 edges. Like that. And then we'll take this piece and we're going to place it in like this. Then I'm going to take this strip that measures 1.5 by 4, and I am going to add glue to both ends. Then I'm going to take this piece and we're just going to put it right here. And I can see that I cut it too long. No problem. I'm just going to flip it over, trim away that excess. Lift up and go back and add my glue. Alright y'all, so our trifold folio card is all done. You can flip over to the back side if you like and repeat this process. I'm making mine as a trifold, but if you want to make it as a reversible trifold, just go ahead and decorate the back in a fashion similar to what you've done here on the front. So now I'm just going to take a few pieces of ephemera embellishments and place them right there, because now we're just going to do some simple decorating. And I am going to take these little pieces and we're going to put them right there. So I am going to take some glue and I am going to use glue to place these down. Now these are actually stickers, but I'm using glue to place them down because this will be one of my Friday freebie giveaways that I'll be giving away in my patron group as well as my monthly members group. So what I'm doing is these are stickers, so I'm not going to peel away the back. This will be a card that someone can get, and if they want to disassemble it and use these stickers, use these pieces here, which are also stickers, they can. So I just think it's a cute little way to send a message and give some freebies at the same time. So the same goes for this. This is a sticker as well. I'm going to tuck it in the pocket. Everything that I'm putting on here is a sticker. So I'm just going to add some glue. I think what I'm going to do is just stick down some of this clover like that. And then I'll put my pot of clover on top like that. And how cute is that? So then I'm going to take my Luck of the Irish sticker, add some glue, place that there. So whoever gets this, if they want to take this apart and have some awesome St. Patrick's Day embellishments and stickers, they will. So if you're looking for a wonderful way to share some of the embellishments that you might have in their sticker form, this is a great way of gifting it, because this is a beautiful card that someone will get. But depending on the person that you send it to, especially if you're sending it to a crafter, take all of these pieces off. And all you have to do is peel away the pieces that you want to use. But you have a card that for as long as you want to keep it in card form, you can. But when you're ready to use some of these in your crafting, you can also do that as well. So now I want to decorate the back side of this. Going to be very, very simple. This is a sticker as well. So I'm just going to take some glue, put my glue on the back, take this piece, and we're going to place it down like that. Then we're going to take this sticker, not remove the backer, just add some glue, and we're going to put that right there. Y'all, what an awesome Happy Mail idea. You're sending a wonderful message, but you're also sharing some of your craftables that you might have in your stash. So this is done. Look at how gorgeous this is. We can fold it like this, and then it can set out like that. Y'all, is absolutely beautiful. So I am going to go ahead and just take this, set it to the side. We're going to make an envelope. So we have a piece that measures 7.5 by 11 on the 7.5 inch side. Let's go ahead and score at 1. Rotate it to the opposite 7.5 inch side. Score at 1. Turn it to the 11 inch side. Score at 4 1/8. And then score at 8 3/4. And now we're simply going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And you can see that I'm using this totally rich and dynamic gold foiled paper. Absolutely beautiful. Just find some beautiful papers that you like to work with and make your project just as beautiful as mine. So now we're just going to make some cuts, because what we want to do is we're going to angle cut where we have this score mark here intersecting and here, because we want to free this piece here. So now we can just remove these rectangles here and here. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So let's go ahead and angle on that score mark. Go ahead and free that tab. And now we'll angle here. Remove that rectangle and remove this rectangle. So now I'm going to take my scissors and we're just going to round our ends. Rounding the ends is just something that I like to do. It's not anything that you have to do when you're doing a project like this. And y'all, now that I think about it, I think I want this to be the outside. I was going to have it be the inside, but that's just so doggone beautiful that I am going to make it the outside. So I'm going to place a little bit of glue there and a little bit of glue here. Then on the end that is the widest, that is the bottom. So I am just going to run some glue along the edge. Fold in and fold up. Then I'll just use my big old spatula to get that nice and stuck. And we should be able to take our card and place it in the envelope just like that. And then we just fold over. Y'all, this envelope is mailable within the USPS system, but make sure you check with your local post office to see if any additional postage is going to be needed. I think it would be because it's a little heavier than a normal card, but check with your post office just to make sure. Then I'm just going to add some tape to this. I'm not going to seal it because it is going to be one of my giveaway items, but I'm adding the tape so that it will be ready to go. Now I'm going to pull this back out so you can see how beautifully coordinated these two are. Y'all, I am going to make an envelope for this one as well, because one of these will be a giveaway in my patrons group and one of these will be a giveaway in my monthly members group. So there will be two winners, and I want to make sure that each one has a beautiful envelope to go with the awesome trifold folio that they are going to be receiving. So aren't these beautiful, and wasn't that a simple process? I hope that you've enjoyed this absolutely wonderful way of being able to take some of what we have and not only turn it into a beautiful trifold card, but make it one of those cards that the person receiving it, if they want, will have a lot of different components that they can remove and use on their own projects. And if you haven't joined my Patreon yet, I'd love to have your support. It helps to keep my channel running. The link is in the description box for anyone who is interested. And if you're not a part of my online crafting family, I'd love to have you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, you guys, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.